How to stop wasting your life. Have you ever had that quiet thought in the back of your mind? I'm wasting my life. Not in a dramatic way, just slowly. Scrolling too much, procrastinating, saying I'll start tomorrow for the 100th time. Here's the truth. You don't lack motivation. You lack identity alignment. Most people try to change their life by chasing motivation, but motivation is emotional. It's unstable. It comes and goes. Identity, on the other hand, is powerful because identity doesn't ask, do I feel like it? Identity says, this is what I do, and that changes everything. Let's break this down. There are two ways to approach self-improvement. The first is motivation-based. You wait until you feel inspired. You wait for the right mood. You tell yourself, when I feel ready, I'll start. The second is identity-based. Instead of focusing on goals, you focus on who you are becoming. A motivated person says, I'm trying to work out. An identity-driven person says, I'm someone who trains. That subtle shift removes internal conflict because willpower fights identity, but identity removes the fight. When something becomes part of who you are, it stops feeling like effort. It becomes normal. And here's something fascinating from psychology. Your brain is constantly trying to stay consistent with your self-image. This is called self-consistency theory. If you see yourself as lazy, your behavior will subconsciously align with that belief. If you see yourself as disciplined, your actions begin to reflect that identity. Identity equals self-image plus repeated action. Not motivation, repeated action. But there's a trap, the old identity trap. Your current identity is built from past proof, past habits, past failures, past wins, and your brain protects that identity, even if it's limiting you. There's a loop happening. Thought to action to proof to belief to thought. If you believe you're inconsistent, you act inconsistently. That creates proof. That reinforces the belief. To stop wasting your life, you don't break the whole loop. You interrupt it with small wins. Small wins are identity votes. Every time you wake up on time, that's a vote for I am disciplined. Every time you read 5 pages, that's a vote for I am a learner. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, that's a vote for I am reliable. You don't need massive transformation, you need consistent identity votes. And here's the powerful part. A win is a win. It doesn't matter if you worked out for 5 minutes or 50. It doesn't matter if you wrote 1 paragraph or 10. Small, consistent proof rewires identity over time. Now, let's talk about how to shift identity intentionally. Phase 1 is awareness. You cannot change what you don't notice. Most people live on autopilot. They repeat habits without questioning them. Start observing your urges. Notice when you reach for your phone. Notice negative self-talk. Journal your patterns. Meditation helps create space between impulse and action. Awareness creates choice. Phase 2 is environment engineering. Your environment shapes your behavior more than motivation ever will. Reduce distractions. If you want to stop scrolling, remove social apps from your home screen. If you want to read more, keep a book visible. Surround yourself with ambitious people. Energy is contagious. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your environment. Another powerful tool in this phase is acting as if. Ask yourself, what would my future self do right now? Not the perfect version, the disciplined version, the focused version. Then act accordingly, even if it feels unnatural at first. Because identity is installed through repetition. That's phase 3, installing the new identity. Show up even when tired. Keep promises to yourself, especially the small ones. Finish tasks you start. Be precise with your standards. Every action compounds. Consistency to self-image, to behavior, to life. This is the compounding effect. People underestimate how small actions stack over months and years. Research on habit formation shows that consistency matters more than intensity. Tiny behaviors repeated daily literally rewire neural pathways. Your brain strengthens what you repeat. So if you repeatedly choose distraction, you become someone who distracts. If you repeatedly choose discipline, you become someone who executes. Every action is a vote for your future self. The question is simple. Who are you voting for? Because you're always voting, even when you procrastinate, even when you delay, even when you say just this once. You are reinforcing an identity. Stopping the waste of your life isn't about dramatic transformation. It's about small, boring, consistent identity shifts. It's about deciding, I am someone who takes care of my body. I am someone who builds skills. I am someone who follows through. And then proving it in small ways every day. Motivation fades. Identity compounds. If this video made you reflect on who you're becoming, like this video and subscribe to Happy Inspired Me for more deep psychology-based self-improvement content. And remember, you don't find your future self, you build them, one small vote at a time. I'll see you in the next video.